Well, I'm Iain Percival. My current role is Chair of the Petroleum Engineering Advisory Board, and as a result of all the work I did for the university, they saw fit to make me an honorary professor about 6 years ago. And in fact, for the last 2 years I've also been sitting as a member of the university court. Well, I used to work for Shell. I spent 34 years working for them, ending up as their Chief Petroleum Engineer. I retired 14 years ago, I think now, and now I'm very much involved with the University of Aberdeen, which has become a bit of my hobby, which is great because of the amount of interface you have with young people. Although things have been going very well here with the petroleum engineering degree, we launched in 2008. It's gone very well with a lot of industry support, which we very much appreciate, but there's one thing missing now, and that is, I guess as a result of the sort of the last couple of years and the downturn, we're missing the industry support for projects for students. Now the projects are very important because both at master's level and the graduate level, the final year project is about 1/3 of the final mark. Now we can generate projects within the university from data we have, but it's never ever as good as having an industry sponsored project, which has got several benefits for the student, him or herself, because they gain confidence, they see how they can apply the data which the information that they've gathered over the last 3 years applied on a real project. As I said, they become very confident, and the main thing is, of course, they see how things actually work in real life. They're seeing the business as it really is and not how the academic staff may have told them how it is. But it's not just the student that benefits. The School of Engineering benefits because they develop better contacts, develop a network within the industry companies here. And finally, we shouldn't forget, I think, that the company itself, the sponsoring company, benefits in, first of all, hopefully the student will impress them, so they've got a ready-made recruit. They've got someone who's industry ready, can hit the ground running. And even if they don't actually take on the student after the project, word of mouth is such that that company will be spoken about as, that's a company that's really interested in students. And so you'll find that the word of mouth, the social media presence in Aberdeen itself will probably pay off dividends because it's just free PR. But it's not just projects which is a way of helping the university and the students. We can actually generate in-house projects if we have real data. So if companies can supply us with data such as core data, log data, test data, facility design data, which then the students can use, that's also helpful and may even be a more sort of cost-effective way of helping out the student projects. And I think last but not least, and something I found really, really rewarding since I left Shell, is that companies can sponsor, if you like, or encourage their staff to be mentors, either of individual students, project teams, or even a whole class. That has been done. It's proved to be really, really important to the students, and they talk about it so much that that mentor will really benefit from himself. He or she will enjoy it, and lastly, of course, the company gets fantastic PR out of this. There's no cheaper way of getting yourself known about on social media than just being a mentor. Having industry support for projects, for in-house projects, is fundamentally important because it gives the student an opportunity to apply what they've learnt in real-life situations, builds their confidence, and at the end of the day, hopefully generates a nice recruit oven ready.